Okay, let's talk about libraries. I know a lot of us, me included, have this compulsion to get every new thing that gets out. So let's discuss this common question. Does your gear matter? And yes, it does, but there's a big catch. It's not the most important thing you should focus on in the beginning. At least I don't think so. Look, there's so much good stuff out there. And I've even been playing with making music with only free tools recently, as an experiment. And it's incredible what's available today, like Spitfire Labs for example. I'll add some links below to these resources. But I just want to let you know one thing. You will see me using lots of libraries in this course. But I want you to know you don't need all these libraries and tools to get good results. In fact, if you have the mindset that what you create is purely dependent on your equipment, you're on the wrong track completely. Because it's not about the gear or the libraries. These are just tools like anything else. What truly matters is your skills. The libraries and their capabilities will just be an extension of your current skills, not a substitute for it. But if you truly nail down these principles of music that we're going to go through, you will be able to make great music from pretty much anything. See it as an athlete and his gear. He should be so good that the shoes he has minimal impact on his outcome. But just choose to use the best shoes or equipment to maximize the potential for an ideal performance. But not to make up for lost training, which no shoes would do. He can never use any shoes or equipment that's going to make him in a better shape than he is. But he definitely wouldn't want any shoes that hurt and impact his performance in any negative way. Similarly, think about a race car driver. Yes, a faster car will be faster, but it also gives the driver a lot more responsibility to handle and requires a lot more skills to drive. You need to be a better driver to utilize the full speed potential of this faster car. An expert driver can very likely use a fairly decent car and beat somebody inexperienced driving a much faster car. For libraries, the same principle apply. So get libraries that help you showcase your current skill level and don't negatively impact your performance by dragging you down and making it hard to work. And when you do invest in something new, invest in quality. Get something that lasts you a little while and gives you just a little bit of room to grow. And whether you have lots of libraries or even just a couple, use what you have. Remember that knowledge comes first and should be prioritized always. I will give my personal recommendations for libraries I cannot live without, as well as some pointers for what to look for when you need something new. But at the end of the day, your knowledge is more important. And most of all, nobody is the same, and we all have different preferences. So even if I personally recommend something, don't feel like you need to get it. Listen to demos, listen to my work with the library, and then make up your mind and see if you think it could be a good fit for your tools. Alright, so let me sum that up. Focus on your knowledge first and foremost. Use what you have. But if you feel that your libraries are actually holding you back and making it hard to work, it might be time to look for something new. And when you do, invest in a quality library that's going to last a while, that you can get a lot of good use out of. And all that being said, let's move on.